Welcome to the Southside Desert and the 118 km 75 miles rally. It will be my Honda CRF300L biggest test, and I will be joined by Hélder on this KTM 790 Adventure R and Filipe on this KTM 690 Enduro R. Let's go! The first sections of the rally were very hard, but I was feeling great on my fully stock CRF300L. While the KTM 790 was still warming up and getting all the electronic controls dialed in. I was using new CD Adventure boots and somehow my right foot slipped and I almost crashed hard. I will give you my first impressions on the CD Adventure boots at the end of the video.
Agora nos loops, tchau KTM.
We are about to enter KTM territory, where they are impossible to follow on the CRF300L stock suspension. On this fast loop section, KTM superior suspension really shines, and it's a joy to watch. Remember those incredible Dakar rally stages in Peru? I started hearing the crowd cheering again. But it was just the boys.
Quantos quilómetros? 9.000.
We arrived at one of the most beautiful trails in the rally, but also one of the most dangerous. Our friend Tuscan rider crashed here last time, so we try to be careful and not take any chances. In sandy trails with trees around, always be careful with the hidden tree roots. We also try to pace ourselves, as it will be a long rally, and this is just the easy part. We are riding this in the middle of July, and the last few days have been so hot that would be almost impossible to do it during the heat hours.
Ui, eu não conheço isto. Oi? Sabia? Eu não sabia o que havia aqui.
Also, when it gets really hot, the wildfire risk goes up, and we are not allowed in the trails. So we waited for the perfect weather and started the rally late afternoon to avoid the heat. But let's hope we don't run out of light.
Cavalinhos, olhem para isto, lindo, lindo, lindo. E sempre aqui em segunda porque estava com medo que a moto não aguentasse. Agora aqui estamos já entre saída, sim. Oi, se disparar.
And after a month with the CRF300L, I still struggle with the gearbox.
Ui. Agora conseguimos aqui ganhar momento. É duríssimo. Vamos cair aqui de certeza. Já está todo roto. Não vejo o fim dos loops. Vou estar a fugir aqui para o lado.
I have tried to finish the rally a handful of times and never did it.
Os pneus não ajudam. Esse CRC, ok. Tapam.
Either I crashed, someone crashed, we start running late, we got very tired, or we simply just had enough.
Ora!
But today I really wanted to finish. And I was feeling great even on the most iconic trails on the RMS, trying to keep a light front wheel and pushing my weight back, trying not to make mistakes, and I was really enjoying it. No IRC tires would stop me to finish the rally, and the KTMs knew it and started to throw stuff at the Honda.
Oi!
With 35 kilometers, 22 miles done, I started having trouble navigating.
É para onde? Direita, não é? Ou em frente? Oi? E quando se param nos loops? Parem sempre no topo dos loops.
The pace was great and we were pushing forward on the track, always trying to stay out of trouble.
Ui, olhem para isto. Olhem para esta. Porra! Ganda! CRF! Uhul! Sabe tudo! Com pneu de almorango!
It was time for the famous Mecco climb, an iconic deep sand climb that eats adventure bikes for breakfast.
Ok, vamos. Passagem de água, gás.
And Hélder went macho and decided not to stop and go straight at it.
Não conseguiu. Não deu. Não. Não me digas. Não me digas. Aquilo é um trator, mas aquela moto tem uma potência.
Having these days so hot and dry, sand is very loose and hard to ride. I went open throttle in third and I still struggle with traction on the top. I barely managed to climb Mecco.
Bora! Uhul!
You can divide the RMS rally in three heavy sections: Caparica and the Postiça, Lagoa and Mecco, and Sand Farm and White Desert. so we need to get going.
Ui, era quase. Porra, não sei se sai daqui. 1, 2, 1.
When finishing the Meco section, I got stuck, but with Hélder quick help, it was very easy to ride out of it. We finally left Meco behind and arrived on the beautiful gravel roads of Rábida. Rábida is some of the most beautiful gravel roads in the country, but in the rally it's more of a liaison.
Uau! Parece uma duna. Não fiques aqui, CRF.
We have just arrived on the last part of the rally, but the sun is going away and we might run out of light to finish it.
Faltam 20 km. É mais duro. Que loucura!
I bought these cheap Chinese AliExpress foldable mirrors. I call them the Mickey Mouse mirrors. They are dirt cheap, vibrate a bit, but are very good for dual sport, as they are easily foldable. But somehow I have them loose and they are making a weird noise since the rally started.
Não. Eu vou.
Some of the trails have a lot of debris on track, and we need to be careful because sand hides all kinds of stuff under it.
Eu meti aí a roda e safei-me. Eu tenho o pedal do travão torto. Devo ter batido em alguma coisa. Dá para ver? É da gás até cair.
The secret of riding sand is to keep the front wheel light, so going downhill on sand it's always harder as the weight moves forward, but I'm slowly improving and getting better at it.
Gas! Gas!
We are starting to feel very tired, but we keep moving forward, one section at a time.
Só para começar aqui é assim. Isto é para tipo voltarmos ao trilho.
The sand farm trails are very hard, but we don't care. The trails are just beautiful and with these sunsets it's just gorgeous. And now we have the climb to White Desert.
Vamos! Mas bora, carrega nisso!
I am completely falling in love with this bike. It's just insane how much motorcycle I'm getting for such low amount of money.
Bora, CRF! Que linda! Que pica aquela subida! Uau!
And we are finally at... White Desert is perfect to learn sand riding. The sand here is very compact and thin, similar to Caribbean beach sand. It's awesome to come here in the morning when sand is still wet from the night and ride it and feel the sand drying and getting loose. On the right side is Portugal's second most important freeway. This is an awesome trail. The sunset, the colors, and just happy I'm riding this trail and I'm at another one on the freeway. Meanwhile, we started having problems navigating again, and my Osman app is starting to go insane. I'm loving how light the CRF300L is, and how easy it is to turn around on track.
Tão fixe ter uma bicicleta. À esquerda é.
The CRF300L is not a very powerful motorcycle, so it's very tire dependent. That means we need good off-road tires to ride hard off-road trails, so I will buy more aggressive tires next week.
Ui. Este IRC a descer, não confio.
These are amazing trails, and we are so close to the finish that we almost can taste it. But somehow we always end up in trouble. Maybe the off-road gods don't want us to finish it.
Ei, dá para descer na boa.
Não, fazemos como o Carlos,
Não
roda
me
no ar.
parece. Até por ali, não?
This is the typical man-made anti-off-road roadblock.
E sem os ramos descia-se bem.
At this point in the rally, turning back was not an option. We were going to finish it, period.
E foi assim que o Rui morreu. Devagar, devagarinho, na sua 300L assassina. Acelera! Uhul!
We did it together as a team, because when off-road, when the riding starts, the team is everything.
Bora, bora. Pois aqui.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Já está. Direita, direita. Uhul!
We pushed hard to the finish line and only stopped to replace lens, as it was getting too dark.
Já está! Grande rally! Muito difícil de ver onde pôr a roda. Ui, 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 parece que aqui à frente é pior, eu não vejo nada. Uau! Uau, uau, uau! É para a esquerda? Será? Eu não vejo nada. Meu Deus, que loucura, loucura! Completamente loucura! Uau! Uhul!
Autocolante. Senhora. Senhor Rui. Autocolante.
Muito fixe, mano!
Thank you Hélder and Filipe for the amazing ride. You can download this GPX track for free at terrapirata.com, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and wherever you are, whatever you're riding, I hope you're having fun and enjoying the trails. The CD Adventure boots work great all rally. They don't have as much protection as a typical enduro boot, but they are waterproof, more comfortable and breathable, which makes them less hot.